Oh, hello. Hi. Okay, so as you can tell, this is a bit of a late stream for me. So at a certain time, so like 11 my time, I'll have to start talking quiet. I think it'd be fine. I'm it should be fine. I can just try to talk quietly as possible. Now, I wasn't sure if I wanted to stream today because usually I've mentioned this in the last stream, but I'll mention it now. I don't really stream on Fridays most of the time. Mainly because I always see that it's like, hey, the week is winding down, and it's almost the weekend. It's time to relax. My father said a stream should be relaxing, but it's sometimes stressful. Like just keeping up a schedule, just everything. It can be mentally waning, I guess, or draining sometimes. Or whatever else, I don't know. But trust me, I actually am thinking about taking a little break in April. Just so I can relax a little bit. Though then again, I said I'm considering it. Doesn't mean it might happen. Anywho, I'll talk more about that when the time comes and if I'm actually going to go for it. For today's stream, I am continuing the Murkmire storyline, of course, which, by the way, I'm going to mention this now. For certain characters I have, so like this character and any of all my other characters in this game, I will just do certain storylines on stream. Just so they can have some time and just so I have something for this game, because I'm gonna be honest, just doing like PvP focused stuff, dungeon focused stuff, and whatever else. It kind of like, what else could I do for the streams? House tours? Like, yeah, I can maybe show off the larger homes. Obviously, I'm streaming this on my birthday. I already have some ideas of what I'm going for. However, yeah. Also, I guess I'm adding a little addendum or like a little asterisk to one of my rules. Which, by the way, I really should have like a list of my rules on my stream for my streams. Oh, hold on. Oh yeah, it's Friday. Don't have. Okay, go to my channel. Let me go to my channel. I just need to make sure I have my about section. I guess for another little addition to the rule number 1. Like, it's basically don't be a jerk. And I did think about it, and I've had moments recently, especially in this game alone, where I would have lost my characters because of some bug. So, like, no, seriously, I've almost lost some of my my favorite characters. Like, I don't know, I would have lost my first character because of a bug. So I guess, and now with a whole, and now with a game that I don't stream, but I want to one day, because it'd be fun to do like Terra raids and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, but with the bug going on in that game. We're not gonna joke about like data loss. Okay, cool. Now it's not a bannable offense. I'll just delete the message, but if it actually happens when you actually say that, that will be a bannable offense. But it's so rare. Like, but that's only on a rare thing. In fact, it's not even mentioned in the rules at all. Like, I'm only going to say that because I've had scares. Like, I've had moments where and again, I've mentioned this like just a moment ago. I've had scares when I would have lost my characters in this game because I was in like Elsweyr or Somerset or Vardenville or even Western Skyrim. And if I would have loaded into those zones with those characters, they would be lost to me. Because of some bug, which, by the way, this was not actually, like, yeah, this was like, fun fact, this was during 2021. So, like, before like the Gates of Oblivion storyline, or the Blackwood storyline zone. Oh, what I'm just trying to get at is, like, let's not joke about that stuff. Because I do have some genuine fear about losing data with my characters. I hope I hope this is just a fair request. Let's not joke about this stuff. Anywho, moving away from that, first and foremost, I'm so sorry I went on a tangent about this. Thank you for the follow. What was your name? You so the Hartley? Thank you for the follow. Now I do have a little bit of an announcement, I guess, which will move away from a more like serious negative talk to more something cool, I suppose. The streams I'll be doing this year, outside of like my filler streams, which will be for this game, like the Tales stream, which, by the way, the only, I guess, filler streams would be the Tales stream for some characters. Like, I would have done one for this character, for example, because, hey, this character, I don't know, I wasn't planning to go long, mainly because it's late, and I just be rude to my folks, my family, if I'm just loud. So yeah. Oh. Hello. So, I will be addressing some new stuff that will be happening on the channel for at least Elder Scrolls Online story streams, at least with certain characters. Now, I will be doing these certain storylines off stream with certain characters. Like, obviously, there's like, I have, what was it? All Merit to Mini. No, Ebonheart Pact for this guy. I have like the Ebonheart Pact for this guy stuff to do. I almost forgot what alliance this character was a part of. Anywho, the storylines I will be doing, which I've updated it. I have, and I'm gonna read them all out. I have this guy's storyline. I have kind of my favorite title for a stream series. How am I a mage? Like, you know, like what a wolf mage's like Awu. Mainly because the character Half-Wild is a werewolf. Yeah, that's funny. Helping with Reforging Orsinium, which is the Orsinium DLC, with Opak, I guess, my orc character. This year's storyline, if I remember to pre-order for DLC. Not my problem. I have to continue it with Adani. And I was gonna do the 2021 storyline, which was what I was talking about, like the stuff prior to it, with my other Nord character, Mr. Drunkenwish, as I'm gonna call him, since saying his actual first name is a bit of I struggle saying those Elder Scrolls names. Like, there are some characters that are easier to say, especially the Khajiit characters. But yeah, then there's like this mysterious other one. I think it was at 7 or sets. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, 7, I think. Yeah. Anywho, this is my plan of action for today's stream. Oh yeah, before I forget, there's something else I do want to mention. I did a bit of stuff off stream. Totally ignore. Oh, hold on, what was it under? Achievements. I did this stuff recently. I did this these two dungeons on this difficulty, or Banished Cells and Fungal Grotto 2, with a new little thing that I would like to do, but unfortunately I'm playing with random people. I used this little feature, the Dungeon Finder. Now I'm not going to do that this stream, because obviously that's not going to be the thing of the plan of action for this stream. The main plan of action is the Murkmire storyline, which I think I'm going to do at least the zone story at the time being. Since, yeah. Now, obviously, I'm going to just mention this now, like, it seems like I'm fine now, like I'm able to talk more clearly, but, oh, trust me, like, after a little while, or even now, I'm gonna need, like, as the stream goes on, I'll get better at, like, I usually struggle with just being shy when I stream. I guess it came down to, like, me not liking, I just don't like public speaking. Also, my headset is a bit loud. Let me turn that down a bit. Let me get it to a reasonable volume. Now, obviously, I don't have a reasonable volume myself, so I can't turn myself down. Well, I mean, I could try, but I guess when I wear my headsets all the time, there's just this, I can't hear myself when I talk quiet. So that's why I talk pretty loud. Also, trust me, it's like, my friend was like, oh, it's all that loud music you listen to. When in college, me and a group of friends, my college buddies, used to hang out in, like, a pretty loud area. The cafeteria. Which, at certain times at my college, it gets pretty loud. Or my old college, as I should say. What a time. I do miss that group of friends. Because I see them occasionally, or at least a few of them. But that's it, really. Anywho, when it comes to storytelling, I'm gonna do this. Sometimes I'll be like, reading the actual dialogue given, but I'm also gonna make up lines that I think will be better. So it's like, hey, what's this artifact of the Elder Scrolls, or something. Insert artifact name here would be like, alright, let's go grab that thing, or something. Or, alright, let's do this, or something that doesn't require me to read the entire line itself. Mainly because, hey, that'd be fun. That's how I'm doing it. Anywho, I guess today's stream would be highly concentrated on story stuff, because I actually did think about how this stream would work. I kind of want to do it like this. Depending on how long each quest is, so how long the current quest I'm on right now is, like, is it an hour, or is it, like, not very long, what have you. I'm thinking about doing, like, 5 quests. Like, as you can tell, there's, like, 7 quests in this entire zone. I'm thinking about having it down to 5. So for today's stream, I want to get this to, like, 5. I want to see how far I can go, though. Oh yeah, I should at least mention the plan. That's the plan of action. That's the plan of action. I will be doing that. As for anything else, I guess? I guess the only other thing I can announce is I don't know, I was thinking about going on a walk today, but I couldn't because windy. And I was just too lazy to just put on, like, a jacket and just some clothing. Sots. Yeah, Sots. So I guess on Saturday and Sunday, I'm just gonna have to go on a long walk. I have no problem with that, though. Another thing, I guess. I don't know. I think that's it. I think that's about it, really. If I have anything else to mention, I'll mention it.
Why are you just standing there? Let's go!
No. Honestly, I kinda wanted to play this. I mean, sure, the rules change every time, and it depends on the individual, I suppose. Or whoever they are. The family or civilization, I guess, but it seems like a fun game. I mean, we have card games now. It'd be fun, I think. No.
Ah, Sun's blessings, Biko. You come to discuss friend Famia's missing explorers, yes?
Alright, as I mentioned, I will be reading this out however I want. This should be simple enough. Like, yes, what have you discovered? But whatever they say after that, I'll wing it unless it's simple. That way I don't have to put a lot of strain on my voice, just struggling to say Elder Scrolls names when it's like difficult stuff.
Only the scent of conspiracy. But for now, the scent is enough. The Dragonstar Caravan Company, a dishonest flock of thugs and traders, funnels information to someone outside Lomoth. Notes on Cyrodiilic Collection's business dealings, I think.
Did you get your hands on any of this correspondence?
Not yet, but that is soon to change. The orc Loswug, who watches my eggkin play Tiba Inu. He serves the Dragonstar Caravan Company. A courier, I think. He carries a letter filled with his tradekin's secrets. With your help, I will take it.
How can I help?
I do not need to convince you. That is good, if a little disconcerting. Loswug shows loud, obnoxious interest in our game, Tiba Inu. Ask him to explain the rules. While he growls and rants, I will take the letter from his pocket. Simple, I think.
Oh yeah, I did a draw. Alright, I'll ask this person about the game. Sorry, I got distracted with replying to a message.
Are you gonna play or what? What's the holdup?
Okay, so there's this image. You may see it on my Discord profile soon, because I'm thinking about making that my banner very soon, but there's this funny image that I use. Honestly love. Anywho, we got a game to play or something, I don't know.
Tiba Inu? More like Tiba, stupid. This game's a joke. No tusk jabs, no eye gouges, just a bunch of rolling around and tail swinging.
I've never heard of Tiba and... What was the game's name? Hold on. What was it again?
Tiba Inu?
Inu,
more
okay.
Like
Tiba Inu.
Stupid. This game's a joke. No tusk jabs, no eye gouges, just a bunch of rolling around and tail swinging.
I've never heard of Tiba Inu. How's it played?
I have got no tusking idea. Neither do these lizards. When I got here, they were all just lying there. Then all of a sudden, half of them stood up and started slapping their tails, croaking like mad and kicking balls around.
The easiest distraction ever. How many balls?
I don't know, half a dozen maybe? They were bouncing them off that rock, and then the other team started hooting and slapping their chests like monkeys. They rushed the hill, formed a circle around a rock, and started standing on their heads.
What does the other team do?
They started singing. Then one of them shouted, "Inu!" And everyone flopped over like they were dead. They laid there for 15 minutes, then the game was over, I guess. Tusking nonsense. If that's a sport, I'm a hearthwife's dustpan.
Thanks for your explanation. Honestly, it sounds like an interesting game. Not gonna lie. They can Cinemats can clearly add that, and I wouldn't be upset. Anywho.
Very well done. You must be half Riverboa, Biko. Loswug looked hypnotized. No, I give you too much credit. He has a brain like a bone trout.
Hey!
But my tongue wanders. Let me read this. Oh, this is... Yes, this may rattle the cattails.
I was just saying, like... Not about... I totally distracted him. It's not because of his brain. It was... I thought I was engaged in a clever conversation. Anywho, what does it say?
It is not just notes on business dealings. It is a description of friend Famia. Where she walks, who she speaks with, what she eats, and so on. I had no idea she ate so many snails.
So the Dragonstar Caravan Company has been spying on Famia?
On Famia and her explorer kin also, I think. We cannot be sure, though. Simple Loswug carried only this letter. I know a place where more information can be found, but you will have to go alone.
What is this place?
The Dragonstar Depot in Lilmoth. I leased them the land. They were very pleased, until it sunk. Now they slop around in there like angry mudmoles. No one is welcome, least of all me. If you sneak into the depot, you may find more clues.
Alright, I'll search your depot for more clues.
I should tell you, the Dragonstar Dryskins are not over fond of uninvited guests. If they see you, they will probably shout or ring bells or run in silly circles. So be cautious. And please try not to kill anyone. It always leads to headaches.
Ah, damn it. Okay. I also kind of want to see them run in silly circles. Also, hold on.
I should tell you, the Dragonstar Dryskins are not over fond.
Why are you helping us?
It is like I said before. I wish to keep friend Famia safe.
It has nothing to do with this artifact.
Ha! So you know about the Remnant too?
Remnant.
Some rumors are like willow vipers, Biko. Well hidden and best left alone.
Ow. Ow.
A conversation for another time, I think.
Fair enough. Why can't you sneak into the depot with me? You just pickpocketed that orc.
In the chilly lake we call negotiation, a good reputation is like a sturdy raft. A bad reputation is like a stone tied to your tail. Saxhleel do not drown, but it is very difficult to see at the bottom of a lake. I am sorry, this is a poor metaphor.
Any tips on infiltrating the depot?
Yes, as the depot is sinking, the fence up against the swamp is in poor repair. There is a spot near the back of the camp where you can get in, but not out. This may be better than going in the front, yes? Here, I'll mark the spot on your map.
What happened between you and the caravan company exactly?
It started with Domitia Nausicaa. She oversees the Dragonstar Caravan Company's affairs here in Murkmire. We made a bargain, a land deal. I negotiated in good faith, but she was lazy and inattentive, and so missed key details.
So, she made a poor deal?
Yes, she and her tradekin arrived during the dry season. She told me that they wished to build a trade depot on the Fen Island south of Lilmoth. I agreed to lease the land in exchange for the return of some treaties her company acquired years ago.
Why did she want old treaties?
I paper the walls of my home with evidence of Dryskin treachery. That is a joke. Documents hold power in the Ojel world, especially old documents. Taken alone, they are mostly worthless.
Ojel?
But combined with threat of conflict, they can be useful.
Ojel, what's that?
Has it been so long since you licked the tree, Eggkin?
Yes.
Ojel. People who do not speak our root tongue. A kinder word for outsider. Well, not so kind in some circles. The Dead Water tribe uses this word like a knife.
Alright, so back to the deal with this person. it went bad.
For Demisha? Yes.
Demisha.
The
I'm not gonna
island
remember
flooded,
that.
as it always does during the wet knee season. She grew furious, called me a swindler. Now they throw rocks at me anytime I stray near the depot. Luckily, I am very swift, and they are very stupid.
Oh yeah, I remember there's this one quest. I don't remember what quest, but I remember one quest that I probably saw on like the internet, like an image of it. Unless it wasn't a quest, it was like something else. Oh yeah, maybe it's related to the other one. Var. Alright, so I'm entering a depot. Optional step, don't kill anyone. Easy because this character's not about killing, in a sense. Well, not that I'm aware of. I had never thought about what this character does. Like what they do. Or at least what they do in certain scenarios. I mean, yeah, they're pretty helpful, I suppose. But I don't know. Also, hold on, is this a tree? Lick. No, it's not a his tree. It's just a normal tree, is it? Food. Oh yeah, I got potions, which will come in handy. Okay. Oh yeah. I wonder if there's one for me. I really don't like these breaking and entering missions. Especially when I'm playing as a character who probably has like heavy armor. Because stealth with heavy armored characters suck a lot. Actually, this is gonna suck, is it? As long as I avoid killing anyone, we should be good. Ah! 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 Okay. Okay, now we wait. Who would have thought that then? Oh yeah, I also gotta be give a heads up. The game may or may not crash. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It depends on the mood of the game. Okay, so I could go that way. Ah, this is tough. Trying to make sure I avoid killing someone is tough. Because when it's Adani, she would not care at all. Optional step, immediately failed. Again, if you don't know who Adani is, she's my evil Gajit character. Evil Gajit Necromancer character. I mean, I have light armor, so it shouldn't be a problem. But I also have to avoid, you know, stealing or getting a bounty. Outside of required materials. Okay, so... Ah. Oh dear, this is gonna be tough. You know, it's obvious that I'm here because you can see my things here. I can't just go that way because they know I'm here. Okay. Alright. We're fine. We just gotta stick with the shadows. Oh wait, wrong game. Also, fun fact, the game I am probably hinting at, I'm unsure if I can ever stream it because there's about a, I don't know. It's actually one of my favorite post-apocalyptic games ever. Fallout is great and all, but it also has its... I guess... I don't know. Actually, you know, I want to make sure, according to the internet, okay. Okay, so... it shouldn't be a problem to play it, I suppose. Sorry, I was just actually Googling, would it be alright to play a certain game? Because, well. Anywho. I actually streamed it once before. It's like... I think it was like... I think during 2021. I could always just double check my... I guess, stream book. What's for that? Alright. Okay, so we gotta get the harder one. I really gotta get rid of those two. They're just distracting, and given that this is a stealth section, don't be lost. I don't need to steal anything. Okay, stole that. But that was a mistake. Yeah, okay, I'll steal that. What can I say? I just want more furnishings for my main. Or my first character. Oh, it's mine! Actually, hold on. I kind of want to read these. I don't think I've ever read them before. Hold on. Dungeoneering? Oh yeah, that's right. I was doing the other stuff. Also, hold on. What does this even look like? I mean, obviously, I'm going to make sure. Ooh, seriously, maybe I should do some stealing here in Murkmire later. After the stream, of course. After the stream, I should do some stealing with Adani. Just to get more furnishing plans. Just to see what I don't have. Ah! Oh dear. Now, if this is gonna be a bit of a it requires some careful planning. Or not so careful planning, like yeah, a lot of careful planning. Haven't done a bounty yet.
Hey, you! Who are you? What are you doing in there?
Inu kal soku hoto grill.
What? I am sorry. Alright, the only other exit, it seems, is like... You gotta be careful, though. Almost got noticed. I only stole a few things. I only stole a few things, but no one died. And I got one other thing that I don't really want. And there you are.
Success? Do not let my lack of dancing and cheering fool you. I am very impressed. I did not think you would secure the clues we need so quickly. How did you fare in there?
I retrieved the clues without killing anyone.
That is good. Taking a life closes more doors than it opens. A valuable lesson that goes largely unheeded by the Lilmoth Oljel and my Naga cousins. But again, my tongue wanders. We should discuss Famia's lost friends. What did you find?
I found spy reports. Many of them are dressed to a group called the Bluggards.
Chaotic.
Bluggards.
They are a cruel bunch. Mostly
Those, like,
tribeless Nagas
pronounced
and
as,
dry-skin Ojels. So, the Dragonstar Caravan Company provides spy reports to the Blackguards. Then the Blackguards snatch up the explorers when they stray outside the city walls.
I thought it was like pronounced like Bluggards or something. That's kind of what I assumed based off pronunciation, but whatever. I don't really understand like Argonian words all that much. I mean, I'll give my go, my attempts. I also found this unusual weapon too. Any idea who it belongs to?
It is Deadwater make, but a Deadwater Naga would never give up a weapon willingly. Perhaps the blackguards tried to abduct Deadwater warriors too. I cannot be sure. I have heard nothing, but the Deadwater tribe never admits weakness.
If the Bluggards are harassing the Deadwater tribe, maybe they'll agree to cooperate.
My doubt spine quivers, but there is only one way to find out. I will send word to my Deadwater friend, Jaxic Orn. You should return to Famia. Tell her what we discovered, and encourage her to stay indoors. She will be safer there, I think.
I also saw an Argonian assassinate someone while I was in the depot. Do you know who she is?
A murder in the heart of Lilmuth? Yes, that would be Jaxic Orn, I think. A call or war captain of the Deadwater tribe.
I need to grab water.
Perhaps she came looking for that weapon you recovered. Jaxic and I are good friends. She would never admit it, though.
You're good friends with Deadwater Naga?
Yes, why would I not be? Things are not so simple here, Biko. Naga warriors kill and kidnap and steal, yes. But we are all children of the root. If the Hist wills it, Jaxic might even kill me eventually. But she will still be my friend.
So, even if she's your friend, we should still be wary.
Oh yes, definitely.
Okay, fair enough.
Like I said, there are no guarantees with the Deadwater tribe. It is like dealing with one of your stray bark dogs, I think. Scratch its chin right, it will listen. Scratch its chin wrong, it will rip out your throat.
By the way, I should at least mention the title of the series. A Lost Legacy is referred to like this entire zone. I think. Wish I did more smaller scaled stories like this again. This was fun. Wish they did more like this. Oh.
You're back. Excellent. Did you find Zukas? Any word on my missing explorers?
We haven't found your friends yet, but we believe they were adopted by the Bluggards.
Blackguards?
Blackguards.
Oh, those
okay.
ill-mannered brutes are the worst kind of trouble. I have more unwelcome news. Our companions, Zadaza and Kirsteleth, have also gone missing. Zadaza went to conduct her own investigation. Kirsteleth decided to tag along.
We'll find them. Zuckus thinks we might be able to get more information from the Deadwater tribe.
Really? I can't imagine that they'd be enthusiastic about helping us, but I suppose Zukas would know best.
Zuckus.
Before you go, would you mind sharing what you've learned with someone else? Cyrodiilic Collection's primary benefactor is just upstairs.
Your benefactor? Who's that?
Oh, goodness. I never even mentioned her before, did I? Her name is Cassandra, a wealthy antiquarian of great renown. She's been an invaluable partner, just like you. If you'll just follow me upstairs, I'll... Oh, wait. Here she is now.
Where?
So, this is the adventurer you mentioned, Famia. Excellent.
Hello?
Greetings. I am Cassandra. I regret that it's taken me so long to make your acquaintance. Famia told me all about your heroics in the Zanmir. Speaking of heroics, thank you for trying to find our lost explorers. Abducted by blackguards, were they?
We believe so. We should know more. We will know we believe so. We should know for sure soon.
Very well. I do hope you will exercise caution. The blackguards are not particularly bright, but what they lack in intellect they make up for in brute strength. Our friend Zukas, for all his many virtues, is not a warrior.
We're going to meet with oh my god. We are going to meet with a member of the Deadwater tribe named this person. Perhaps she can help.
Yes, I'm familiar with Jaxic Orn, a very proud warrior. Hopefully, not too proud. If we have common cause with the Deadwater tribe, it only makes sense to cooperate. Compromise and collaboration rest at the very heart of all great endeavors.
I'll keep that in mind. Now, if you would excuse me, Zukas is waiting. Farewell.
Blackers. Unwelcome news, isn't it, Whiptail?
I'll handle it. Give me 2 hours.
No. Our
on.
new friend has the situation well in hand.
It's only fitting to have these. Okay, cool. Screenshots are working right away. Hello? Don't mind me. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm gonna need to actually do this later. Probably not later today, because, you know. But later. Oh,
Though the Saxhleel generally choose to live in tribes based around a history, Lilmoth is a merchant town with many leadership.
oh, also, by the way, I'm not particularly fond of, like, big wall mounts. I don't know, I just never found stuff like... Gotta be careful. But I'll do this. Oh no. I'm almost out of time for some of these. I've never found stuff like... hold on. I'll find them first. I never found stuff like this particularly interesting. I mean, yeah, this looks cool, don't get me wrong. But... and again, this is kind of my preference. Ooh! This is a cool wolf. Yes, I like the wolf mounts more. I like the wolves a lot more. Which, yes, I like the wolves a lot. I'm also not really particularly picky about what styles I go for my costumes. Or like what colors I use. I'll just use whatever. Also, I gotta remember to save my crowns so I can, you know, get more stuff when my birthday comes along. I think I'm at a point where, yeah, it shouldn't matter very soon. Also, hey, how's it going?
Welcome to my home, Biko. You arrived just in time. I arranged a meeting with my dead water friend, Jaxic Orn. She is very proud, so we must use a breeze-like touch. This will be a brief and probably bloody meeting if we do not.
I understand. I told Famia and her benefactor the plan.
Cassandra, yes. You and Famia would have to speak to her, I guess. I am glad she sees the wisdom in talking to the Dead Water tribe. Cassandra has many flaws, but stupidity is not among them.
You know her well. What are her flaws?
You need me to describe them? She wears her flaws like I wear my feathers. Cassandra is vexovite. You would say persnickety, I think? Well, you would probably not say that. That is a very stupid word.
What?
But you take my meaning. She is very particular.
How so?
For Cassandra, all the world is a mess. She loves clean angles, good posture, fitting things snug in tiny boxes. It is a very dry way to live, but who am I to judge? She probably thinks I am lazy because I sleep 14 hours a day.
Wow! What a mood, honestly. Also, thanks for the information. We should get going. Also, which reminds me, check your posture. Or, I mean, your poster. Anywho. Let's not. my funny commentary joke stuff when getting away with stream stuff. Hopefully. Hopefully it won't. I will tell jokes here and there, but not always. Also, after this quest, I'm grabbing water.
I see their approach. You make me wait too long, Zucus. The Deadwater tribe goes to war with the Blackguards, yes. I hunt one of them even now. But we do not need or want your help. Now, go back to your coast town, Ogel. The swamp will eat you if you do not.
So, it is true. The Blackguards take hostages from the Deadwater tribe as well. As I said, Jaxic is very proud, but she would be a valuable ally if we could convince her to let us help. Too bad she runs away, yes? At least we have a lead.
Lead?
Yes. She said she was hunting a Blackguard even now, right? Did you see how her throat fins spread? How her pupils dilated and her tail stiffened as she turned to leave? Her prey is very, very close. We only need to follow her.
How do you propose we do that?
We hunt the hunter. Scan the swamp for the bent reeds and broken fronds she leaves in her wake. The trail should eventually lead us to friend Jaxic and the Blackguard she hunts. Simple, I think.
Alright, stay close.
Crouch down, Biko. Look for bent stalks, torn leaves, or muddy prints. Should be easy.
I hate
Jaxic
stuff.
rarely sneaks around danger. She goes through it, always.
I hate missions like this. I'm assuming this is the right way, because it's glowing. Yeah. No. One of those things. Another stealth section. That's not really a stealth section now, is it? But it's more of a... Well, it's more of a tracking section. Also, I actually have no idea where we're supposed to go. I just know that glowing plants equal where I have to go. We are going the right way, I suppose.
Jaxic, approach carefully.
Hello.
I grind my fangs. Following a Deadwater call is the act of a fool or a maniac.
One of those.
Sojay says fools and maniacs both bleed red. I will repeat myself. Once, I do not need your help. I hunt these blackguards alone. Our business is settled. Leave.
We're not going anywhere.
The Ogel stands its ground. Brave. Or stupid.
That one.
A flock of flat-toothed blackguards took refuge in this ravine. They snatched up some of my egg-kin, your allies too, and threw them in cages. Now Sojay and I will hack these grills to pieces.
If they have Amelia's explorers, we have a common enemy.
I narrow my eyes. You and the Brightthroat wish to join me on this raid rather than pick the bones when the work is done. Fine. Burn the wagons. Smash their supplies. Kill any that oppose you. When all lies in ashes, we will speak again.
No questions from me. Let's start the raid.
Finally, you speak sense. Bare your fangs, Ogel. The hunt begins.
So it's a fight? I fight best from the shadows, Biko. I leave the direct approach to you.
Hold on, I'm ready for a direct fight. Alright, y'all. Let me get my ballista ready. I can't actually use that here. But imagine if you can. Imagine if I can actually use my ballista in quests like this. Or situations like this. I mean, I love it when... I love in certain storylines where I can use a ballista or something. Or weapons you commonly use in the PvP in this scenario. They're really fun moments, but when they happen, they happen. They're fun, and I love them. But what I don't like, however... Well, I just don't like not using my weapons. Also, I can just do that. I love that when that happens. Okay, I got a lot of things to use to my advantage. Not now, I'm busy. Alright, now I can deal with you. Alright. Anywho, I can talk about my dungeon experience while we're doing this raid. While we're doing this raid.
It's you! Thank Ifray! Please get us out of here!
Run, you mudlegs! Zadaza is done with this place. So, these dry skins are good for something after all.
I hate this swamp! I'm never coming back!
Are you actually gonna leave? Oh, they're just sleeping. They'll leave on their own terms, I guess. I don't know. Anywho, I can talk about things I've been up to. Or what I'll be doing after stream. I kinda wanna do a dungeon run. Or... I'm saving like the DLC dungeon stuff with for the streams. Just doing them with I mean, actually one of these days I want to build like an entire group, like 3 more people, or I guess, yeah, get like a group of 3 other players, 4 people from, I guess, the community, I suppose, and do dungeons. I've done it kind of before in the past with someone else, but I don't think they really play this game much anymore. But, well, that was when I was doing, I forgot what stream it was. It was probably in my earlier streams. I probably had more people in my group. Now I do have a friendo who helps out. Now I have a friendo who helps out with the dungeons, which is actually really great. Because also I could maybe get invested in the story as well. Since I'm gonna be honest, in order for me to do, let's say the banished cells, for example, I need to be able to pick up the quest as soon as I get inside. Before anyone else. Because everyone else is more interested in speedrunning. I mean, fair enough, I suppose, but... Personally, I'd rather just do the quests sometimes. Listen to dialogue. Personally, I would rather just do... or listen to the story. Since some dungeons have really good stories. Like, I have no idea what happened in the Banished Cells, too. Like, what was the entire story? I have no idea. That's kind of forced. I have no idea what happens. All I can tell you is, me and a group of other people cleared it as soon as possible. Oh, also, wasn't it as bad as, like, the Fungal Grotto 2? Everyone in that group, they were more interested in just, I don't know, doing their own thing. I mean, fair enough, you can't really expect people to do what you want, and it'd be nice to at least stick together. Since it is a group dungeon, and group dungeons are dangerous, sometimes we can bail you out in case you're in danger. Anyway, back to the story, I suppose.
Step away, Brightthroat. This one belongs to the Deadwater tribe.
What do you have to say?
These Argonians are crazy. Please, you can't let them kill me. I surrendered. I had nothing to do with the abduction of that lizard's people. I swear it.
This one is known to us Ogel, a blackguard savage who led the raid on our people. Now in our Hist's mighty name, I will hack it dead. If you want to talk to it, be quick. Sojay is thirsty, and Sithis is waiting.
You're going to murder a bound captive?
I roll my eyes. Murder? When you gut a fish, is it murder? No. You only object because this fish walks upright and has a face. The Ogel is an animal, a foolish one. The Deadwater tribe does not suffer animals like this to live.
You don't think there will be repercussions?
I bare my teeth. A Naga prays for repercussions daily, outsider. Blackguards slither about in Deadwater territory often. Too often. Perhaps finding this Ogel in pieces will finally lure them into open combat. Then we will skin them like catfish.
Oh dear.
As always, Jexic's beady Naga eyes see only vengeance and mayhem. I see opportunity. This blackguard is a survivor. Survivors are useful. If she returns to her swordkin with tales of what she witnessed here, it could discourage future attacks.
You want to set a kidnapper free?
Ha! How quickly Jexic forgets she is a kidnapper herself. The blackguards do not know the Deadwater tribe as I do. Let this dryskin tell her tale. By sparing one, we terrify 100. An ancient tactic, Biko, but very effective.
I want to interrogate the prisoner before I decide anything.
These Argonians are
Start talking.
crazy. Please, you can't let them kill me. I surrendered. I had nothing to do with the abduction of that lizard's people. I swear it.
Start talking. What did the blackguards want with these captives?
How in oblivion should I know? Orders came down to watch the captives. I didn't ask why. Maybe I should have, but I've got a daughter at home. If I don't follow orders, she doesn't eat. I had nothing to do with the abductions. I'm telling the truth.
You're going to have to be more precise. Is there anything else you can tell me?
Mara's mercy! You'd let that Naga murder a prisoner. Just... let me think. All right. There was an interrogator who grilled a few of the captives. Something about a remnant. Yes, the remnant of Argon. He was asking everyone about it, even the Nagas.
The remnant of Argon?
Yes, some Argonian relic, maybe? I really have no idea what the remnant is. Word is there's someone with a heavy purse willing to pay out a fortune for any information, but that's all I know. Please don't make my daughter an orphan.
I have to think about this. Now, if I'm playing as Adani, no hesitation, she dies. But I'll let her live.
So the blackguards seek the remnant. That is unwelcome news. Even so, killing a single bound prisoner will save no lives. Friend Jaxic thinks it is justice. It is not. Release the blackguard. Spare this one life, and we may save many more.
How can you be sure? How can you be sure she won't adopt more people?
I cannot be sure, but that is no bad thing. Nothing leads to more death than the need for certainty. You cut down many blackguards and laid waste to their operation. Let this dryskin describe it to her friends. Then they will know fear.
Alright, she goes free.
Brave, Ojel. But foolish.
Thank you. I'm finished with the blackguards. You have my word.
Blackguards, okay. I can remember that.
You made the right decision, Biko. Thank you. So, the Ojels have learned about the remnant of Argon. That is frustrating.
What is the remnant of Argon? It's really...
Something I cannot discuss, for now. Return to Famia and tell her this. She is a friend to the Saxleal, but the remnant is not some stone cup or golden idol. It is something much greater and more dangerous.
Alright, I'll tell Famia.
I hiss with fury. How did these Ojel beasts learn about the remnant?
We will find out, Jaxic, provided you do not kill them all.
I prepare to leave this place. What more do you want, Ojel?
What's your next move?
I bristle my war spines. I will return to Deadwater Village and gather the warriors for a blood council. Blackguard hunting season must begin. Now.
You think you can kill them all?
All? No. Most. Perhaps. These savages cannot take the remnant of Argon. If it means the death of every blackguard and Deadwater warrior, so be it.
What if we could find it first? What if we could find it first?
One does not stop the other. Sojay and I will hunt both remnant and blackguard. Join the hunt if you wish, but do not stand in our way.
Wait, who's this individual you mentioned? Alright, we're going to Lilmoth. Also, because we are in Murkmire, fun fact, apparently there's some concept art of what the Lilmoth, the Thoughts folk look like. And yeah, I kind of wish they actually didn't go extinct, because they actually seem pretty cool. Actually, I don't think they truly went extinct. There's probably like some isolated civilizations left of them, communities left of them, but all in all, most likely, yeah. Still though, seeing like Thoughts folk and actually playing as them, that'd actually be kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. Also, apparently that's his own quest.
You at Fort Zirin. All those refugees. Good thing you were there.
I think it also adds music to every other zone. Nah, whatever. We'll find out later. Also, there will be a cap for this stream in terms of like how far I'll go for today. Probably I'll stop around like 11 my time. Around 11 my time. It's not gonna be for a while, but yeah. I hope that's understandable. I am going to get exhausted.
You're back! Fabulous! Some of my missing friends already tracked me down, telling tales of a daring, fiery rescue. Marvelous! What happened out there?
The blackguards kidnapped your friends. A Deadwater warrior named this person helped me free them.
So the Deadwater tribe helped you after all?
Deadwater, yeah.
What a fascinating development. Between your heroism and Jaxic Orn's raw strength, I'm sure you showed those brutes what for. I hesitate to ask, but what did the blackguards learn about the Remnant?
Enough, I'm sure. We should assume they know everything you know.
Well then, there's not a moment to lose. We will redouble our efforts. We cannot allow those thugs to claim something as valuable as the Remnant. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We should probably discuss this matter with Cassandra.
Zuckuss and Jaxic Orn seemed very reluctant to discuss the Remnant.
Oh, no surprise there. Even so, they must understand we only mean to help. Zuckuss knows my motives are pure.
Zuckuss.
And this Deadwater warrior proved she's willing to collaborate when the situation requires it. We'll win them over. I'm sure of it.
So, you return victorious. You have my most sincere gratitude, and that of the explorers you rescued. Now, as to the blackguards, we should assume that they learned a great deal from our friends and the Deadwater warriors. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes. They're going to great lengths to find the Remnant, or at least information about it.
Unfortunate. I can tell you as an expert of Argonian archaeology, the idea of one of those ignorant thugs handling such a valuable antiquity makes me very uncomfortable. Did they mention why they seek this thing?
Only that someone was willing to pay a lot of gold for information about it.
I have some experience with wealth. Jangling gold in front of a pack of cutthroats is an act of crude desperation. This person is either a fool or a victim of some obsession. In either case, we cannot let this remnant fall into their hands.
So, what's your plan to stop them?
We can discuss that in a moment. First, we owe you a significant sum. It's only right that we settle the books on that first. I hope this is sufficient. I assure you, there will be much more if you choose to join us. Once again, you have my thanks. You've done a great deal for us already. I wonder if you're willing to do a bit more. While Famia has proven a steadfast companion, I believe our current predicament requires someone a bit more adroit when things take a turn for the perilous.
I understand. Do you really think we should pursue this remnant, though?
I do. One of your native companions warned you off of it, didn't they? Believe me, I sympathize. But despite my lifestyle, I'm still an Argonian, one with ample means. Who would I be if I didn't use that wealth to help my people?
So, you want to pay me to find the remnant?
Yes. You are clearly the best at what you do. I can think of no one more qualified to lead this endeavor. You and Zuckuss have grown close, correct? He knows a great deal about the remnant, I'm sure. Please, convince him we only want to help.
Alright, I'll find Zuckuss and learn what I can about this remnant.
Thank you for your efforts thus far, and your achievements to come. I have business in Alton Mirhiel. Perhaps we can reconvene there once you've made your inquiries with Zuckuss.
Cassandra is an unusual name for an Argonian.
It is. I spent the greater part of my youth in Cyrodiil. Taking on Imperial dress, name, and customs made things easier. Of course, it makes things here in Murkmire more complicated. One of my life's many ironies.
Were you born in Cyrodiil?
No. I was hatched in Morrowind. You'll forgive me if I don't elaborate. It was a very difficult time, one best forgotten. As my native eggkin say, best to let it pass.
If you were born a slave, how did you earn this fortune?
The antiquities market. No surprise there, I'm sure. I know I'm a bit starchy now, but in my youth, I was quite the explorer. I discovered several untouched Ayleid ruins and auctioned their treasures for a tidy sum.
So you're a treasure hunter.
Hardly. The Ayleids treated my ancestors very poorly. I prefer to think of this as simple reparations. In any case, my business interests are purely philanthropic now. Like Famia, I only seek to preserve Argonian relics for future generations.
Is that the... Is it that the crystal behind you?
It is, in fact. You have a very keen eye. You should know that the crystal was a tremendous discovery. Vaka stones like this one are very difficult to come by.
What's a Vaka stone exactly?
Famia didn't tell you? Vaka stones are mysterious crystals, not unlike the Ayleid Welkin stones. Our ancestors used them to store the raw magicka that falls from the sun, thus their radiant yellow hue. Powerful relics, to be sure.
Do you plan to use it for something?
If an opportunity presents itself, perhaps. I suspect that some ancient Argonian relics require Vaka stones to function. No doomsday devices, though, I promise.
Do you know what the remnant of Argon is?
An item of tremendous historical significance and arcane power. Very little scholarship exists on the subject, but I do know a little. Argonian elders often referred to it as a sacred egg, or Zothithal. Eggs always contain something, right?
What do you think it contains?
Answers. About the Hist, their beginnings, their powers, their intentions. All I know for certain is that it does not contain simple coins or ancient bric-a-brac. The remnant is a vessel for great power. We must be cautious and well prepared.
What do you plan to do with this remnant of Argon if we find it?
Whatever is best for the people of Murkmire. I won't act without their consultation if that's what you're worried about. Again, I may be something of an outsider, but I am still an Argonian. This isn't some purely academic matter for me.
Are your ancestors from Murkmire originally?
I honestly couldn't say. Most of that history was beaten out of my exiles by the Dark Elves centuries before I was born. You're an Argonian. I'm sure this is no surprise to you.
Has moving to Murkmire helped?
You mean, has the Hist spoken to me? I'd prefer not to talk about that right now. A conversation for another time.
I thought it'd be like an interesting thing. Okay. We'll have some story development, just so we have character development as well.
So, you're Famia's caretaker, huh? Don't envy you. She's weak. Here in Murkmire, the weak wind up as Wamasu food. Name's Whiptail, Cassandra's bodyguard. Don't need your name. You won't be around long enough. Famia's helpers never are.
What exactly do you do for Cassandra?
Mud in your ears? I do for Cassandra what you do for Famia. Except I'm better at it.
How do you figure that? How do you figure that?
I know Murkmire better than most. Want some advice? Of course you do. Surviving Murkmire isn't about maps or guides or good manners. It's about strength. Strength to do what's necessary. All the time.
Well, the first two things, yeah. Yeah, no. Maps and guides will help tremendously. Commanders, it depends. Also, you'll find that I'm very strong.
Yeah, maybe one day you'll get a chance to show me. That could be fun.
How did someone like you wind up as Cassandra's bodyguard?
Someone like me? Huh. Funny. You're funny. Truth is, she came looking for me. Cassandra's got an eye for talent. She wants results. I deliver.
Does she pay you well?
You think I do this for the gold? Of course I don't. And neither do you. You and me, we do what we do. Rich, poor, or in between. Don't act like you're one of these workaday sheep. False modesty's beneath us.
Hold on, can I touch the skull? Oh, also, y'all, I'm gonna take a little break to grab some water real quick. It won't be like too long. It'll be like probably a few minutes. Enough time to grab a little cup of water, and I'll be right back. We are going for quite a while, after all. So, give me like a moment. Alright, I've returned. And I have water this time. I'm surprised I managed to last this long without water, drinking water on stream. Anywho.
Though the Saxhleel generally choose to live in tribes based around
We have a story to do.
Lilmont is a merchant town with no true leadership.
Okay, so... Alright. Oh, I can talk to a tree. I think. Or commune with a tree. Oh wait, that's spoilers. Oh no. Oh no, spoilers. Or something from like 20... From like... When did this storyline came out again? DLC, when did this come out? When did this come out? Spoilers or something like... Oh! Hold on a moment. Hold on. I know what to do. Hold on. We're also, hi. Thank you for the raid, JML. Hold on. Let me just shout you out. What was it again? Hold on. What was the command again? Shout out. Was it shout out? Was it this command? I actually don't remember. Was it this command? Shout out. Alright. Also. I'll get to everything in a moment. Let me just do some things real quick. So, thank you for the raid, JML. How was the Fortnights? And for anyone from JML, hi, I'm Lintel. I'm a semi-variety streamer who mainly plays games on my PlayStation. Did you get any dubs? Or victories? I'm a I'm a generally variety streamer. I mainly oh no, feels bad. I know I'm feeling well. Anywho, I'm a semi-variety streamer, but I mainly play games on my PlayStation 4. What I usually like streaming is this game, Elder Scrolls Online. Currently, we're doing the Murkmire storyline. But I also play a lot of other games I also like, so that includes Fortnite. I sometimes do art streams, mainly with on my PS4, and art streams I use my Twitch mobile because I do a lot of traditional art, like pen and pencil, and I don't have a good camera. Anywho, Anywho, did that go? That was good, right? Yeah. Anywho, we are in the middle of the continuation of the Murkmire storyline. And I just got back from grabbing water. Which, by the way, it's important to drink water. Ah, man, one of these days I can't wait to just have the whole bit where it's like my character, if I ever do have like a VTuber model, like, which, thank you for the hydrate. Oh, thank you. Thank you too, because my lips were dry. Which is funny because this place is a swamp, pretty wet. Anywho. Well, okay. Well, kick back and relax to, I don't know. Welcome to the storyline.
The brightest, loudest throats croak your name, Biko. This makes it difficult to sleep, but under the circumstances, I think I can forgive you. That business with the egg tenders was no midday wallow. Now, we have something to discuss, I think.
Fun fact, this person apparently sleeps for 14 hours a day. Kind of a mood, honestly. Kind of a mood. However, I'm the quite opposite of this person. Instead of me sleeping for 14 hours, I stay up about 14 or more hours. Yeah. Anywho, I need to find the remnant of Argon.
Of course you do. This matter of the remnant, you must understand, it is fragile as a marsh robin's egg. Even so, I trust your heart, and truthfully, we could use the help. Brightthroats are negotiators, not warriors, and war is brewing.
Thank you. How should we proceed?
All answers lie with the Hist. It is just a matter of hearing what it has to say. Chimemaker Shuvu can help us. Our Hist speaks through the wind, you see. Its words rustle through the boughs, and our chimes sing out its counsel. Poetic, right?
Where can I find this chimemaker?
Old Shuvu spends his time in the Glade of Chimes, to the west of the village. In my youth, I would spend all my time listening to the chimes. It is a very good place. If you go there now, I will join you.
Alright, let's find Chimemaker Shuvu in the Glade of Chimes.
You will like Chimemaker Shuvu, I think. Very wise and very pleasant. Like one of your gray-muzzled bark dogs. Let's make our way to the glade.
Wait, are you just talking about a dog? Also, didn't I help them out at one point? I swear I probably helped them out at one point. Wait. I helped you, didn't I?
Is that... Ah, little Zukas.
No, I didn't help them
Come
out.
to visit your old friend in the Glade of Chimes? He is always so busy now. I recall when he stood only as tall as the Keppel grass. And you, Xavier, what can this stiff-legged crafter do for you?
I need to ask your hist about the remnant of Argon.
Remnant of... My. This is no small question, Zuka's friend. Look around you. Each of these chimes sing out a tangle of melodies.
Oh no, this is gonna be a puzzle.
One chime speaks of eggs and hatching. Another jangles about death and journey's ends.
So, I need a specific chime. One that speaks about the remnant.
Ah, the Ogel is clever, Zukas. Yes, my hands gave birth to every chime you hear. But the remnant, only one chime can sing its truth. One made by sun-blessed hands in an old time. Older than my egg mother's egg mother. A chime as old as our tribe.
Where is this chime?
Locked away, hidden under mud in lost memories. Understand, our exiles did not want this truth drifting free on the wind. But Zukas trusts you, so I will trust you. Go to the Wither Vault, claim the chime. We will learn its truth together.
Alright, I'll recover the chime from the Wither Vault.
The Wither Vault is well north of the village. I will guide you, but my knees grow stiff as kindling wood. Little Zukas can aid you, I have no doubt. Be warned, even bright throats who know the mire like their own scales face danger there.
So, you've known Zukas for a long time.
Since before he hatched, I called him the Little Stump. He would plant himself at the foot of the listening tree and stare up at the branches, listening, always listening. I thought he might take my place one day.
Why didn't he?
You should ask him. Treeminder Pavu saw the old sap in Zukas. She named him a root herald, and his days grew short and lean like an underfed guar. Eventually, he had no time to listen anymore.
That bothers you?
All is as the Hist wishes it to be. One day, when he has grown old and thin like me, he may return to the glade. Until then, he does the tribe's work. There is no shame in that. None at all.
I died and made myself cry a little bit. But it's totally related to someone else. If a Pokemon anime. That's all.
No. We only cover the floor with mud when points
Verona? Ruler? Where are you two?
How long is this quest, actually? If this is not a long quest, I can do this right away. Ah, what the hell, why not?
You there? Are you familiar with the local terrain?
Not really.
If so, I could use your help. My wife and I, we came to this god's forsaken land to get away from the clamor of Vivek City. I fear my poor Verona may have gotten into a spot of trouble.
Should be too long, eh? What seems to be the problem?
Verona and her beloved pet Drooler went for a walk in the swamp hours ago, and they still haven't returned. My wife can take care of herself, but she's as unfamiliar with this terrain as I am. I fear the worst may have happened.
So do you know where if Verona had a destination in mind when she left?
Verona saw some ancient Argonian stonework out in the swamp. She loves to study the techniques of long-dead masons. Use this whistle, and Drooler should come running. If you pet him and tell him he's a good boy, he'll lead you directly to Verona.
I'll try to find Verona and Drooler.
Drooler loves that whistle. He comes running whenever we blow it. I'm sure Verona just got caught up examining an interesting piece of carved stone, but I appreciate you going to check on her. I'll just wait here in case they return.
Tell me more about your pet Drooler.
Drooler's our Bantam Gua. Cute little slobberer was a marriage gift, and he's been with us ever since. He's more attached to Verona than to me, truth be told, and she's trained him well. Just blow the whistle and he'll come running.
It shouldn't be too long. It's like a short quest. Though it depends if we're entering ruins or if I'm using my brain. Alright. Good boy, Drooler. Good boy. I did that in one take, actually. I'm actually quite proud of that. Also, no. I probably was kind of expecting this to be like a dog. I thought for a moment it was they were a dog, but nope. But still, good boy. I'm following you at a distance. I'm not getting close to that thing. Oh, there you are.
Drooler, thanks the three. I wondered where you ran off to. Did Drooler bring you to me, stranger? He's such a good boy.
Your wife sent me to find you. She was worried when you were gone so long.
Shiralas sent you. She worries too much. But that's why I love her. We did get a little turned around, and then that creature started sniffing around. Now that you're here, I think we can make a break for it. Drooler can lead me back to Shiralas.
Alright.
Come on, Drooler.
Oh, hey.
Let's go find Shiralas.
Oh, hello.
The Wither Vault? Cizo. I would not go there if there was any other way, Biko. I tumbled into it once as a hatchling. I vowed I would never go back. It is a bad place full of bad things. The perfect place for a sacred chime, right? Ha!
Also, I really gotta do something with all this money I have. By the way, I think I don't know if I said this with a group of friends. I'll say this on stream. I would love to have the money I have in this game. This character, for example, I'd be good for a little while. Or a decent while. But the amount I actually have should be fine.
The Nahish elders never speak of this place. Not even to me. Stay watchful, Biko. I hear something. The chimes. They sing without wind. Just ahead. Chaos, I hate this.
Chaos means like damage or something, I don't know. How am I putting this in my pocket? Well, it's in my pocket now, somehow. So wait, that thing was huge. So did I just pick it up, put it in my pocket, and... Wow. Wow, I guess my pockets are pretty heavy. I mean, that thing was huge. It was like right here. I think it was like taller than me.
Good work, Biko. Let us get back to Brightthroat Village.
Oh. Honestly, I kind of want to be Argonian stuff. Only wish they did more of Argonian zones, like an actual chapter. But no, we're getting Morrowind again. I mean, I guess it sells better. Nostalgia sells well for this game, like. But I don't know. I would say it'd be interesting to have an Argonian chapter. I mean, there's like a lot of space. I mean, there's this entire area right here of anything. There's this entire area of Black Marsh to be added, probably. Somewhere here is like Mature Cyrodiil, Morrowind, and maybe even Black Marsh as well. There's even this small area. Hell, that can even be a chapter right there. A small story. I don't know. Look, what I'm trying to get to is there really should be more Argonian-centered stories again. Or there should be Argonian-centered storylines in the future. Maybe after this year? Or after this arc? After this year's arc, definitely. That's what I meant to say. But right now, we'll see, I guess.
Beast nesting in the wither vault, soiling the chime. My rage quill is engorged.
Be calm, old Shuvu. No one wants to see that.
Anywho.
The wind welcomes you, Zuka's friend. You have the remnant chime? Please, settle an old lizard's spines. The beast Zukas mentioned, it did not gnaw or shed water on it, right?
No, it seems fine. What happens now?
Hist be praised. Take the chime to the listening tree and hang it there. When you are ready, clutch this prayer stone and focus. If your cause is just, the Hist will answer. If not, I guess we have to find a better place to bury this chime.
I'll hang the chime.
Perfect. Now center yourself in the glade and focus the remnant's mystery on the prayer stone.
By the way, that's the chime right there. It looks pretty pretty big.
We seek your guidance and ask the blessing of your song. Sap Mother, Bow Father, please hear our petition and speak the remnant's truth. I hear nothing. A tangle of whispers, nothing more.
I hear a song.
That can't be. Wait, I hear it, Shuvu. I hear it. The Hist sings the remnant's truth.
Truly? Ha! Ah, little Zukas, I knew you had a chime maker's heart. Come, tell us what you hear.
Alright, Zukas, what did she hear?
I am confused. Shuvu is the wisest listener in the tribe. How could he hear nothing when I heard it so clearly? He is very old. Maybe he just needs his ear cavity flushed.
I doubt it. What did the chime say about the remnant of Argon?
Smoke of stars to see what once was seen. Sunless sap to hear what once was heard. A bramble of words. I appreciate the Hist's poetry, but this is not an ideal time for it, I think.
How will this help us find the remnant of Argon?
I do not know. Hopefully Shuvu can teach me how to decipher the words. It will take time, but I will find you if I learn more. Perhaps friend Famia could help also? Or Cassandra. They both know the marsh's stone secrets. They could prove useful.
Cassandra asked me to meet her out in this place. I'll see if she can help. I already forgot the name of the place. Also, I try not to fast travel much in zones like this. Just because it just might break something. Might break something one day. And I guess the less I see a loading screen, the better. No, yeah. The less I see a loading screen, the better. Anywho, give me like a second. I'm just doing something that I really shouldn't be doing, but whatever. There. Sorry, I got distracted. Oh no. I'll be fine. I'm fine. Ruined village. What about this one? Oh yeah, this place. Ah.
Oh, hello. Cassandra said you'd be here. There's news.
What's up?
Well, you certainly have a spring in your step. Your work with the Bright Throats went well, I take it. Splendid.
We made some progress, yes. Where's Cassandra?
Following another lead on the Remnant. Or, potential lead. Someone she worked with before she started funding Cyrodiilic collections. I don't know much more. She asked me to tell you to join them when I saw you, so I suppose you should do that.
Join them where, exactly?
West of here, near that spooky prison. Honestly, I missed most of it. Too preoccupied by her bodyguard. Something about how he looks at me. Gives me the shivers, you know? But we have better things to discuss. What did you learn with Zookas?
A riddle. Smoke of stars to see what Smoke of stars to see what once was seen. Sunless sap to hear what was once heard. I'm really bad with riddles.
Ritual Argonian poetry. The words are common, but the meter is all wrong. There's more to it. Missing verses, perhaps? Well, truthfully, Cassandra is the authority on that sort of thing. You should set out. I'll try to dig up a few relevant texts.
I'll go meet up with Cassandra.
Smoke and sunless sap. Strange that the Bright Throats hissed would speak in such dour terms. Maybe it describes some dark age. The Alessian incursion of the First Era? Perhaps a dark age yet to come. Gads, let's hope it's not that.
Huh. Oh dear. Anywho. Oh dear. For as long as this storyline's going on, or I think once this quest is done, I'll do the final side quest that's important. Then I guess, I don't know, we'll see. Or maybe just a smaller scale side quest. If I can find it, of course. Up, we'll get there in a moment. We're almost there, we're almost...
It's no use. Pockets have been picked clean.
Nothing is ever that simple.
Hold on, hello.
Good, you're here. You found us. Good. As you can see, we've met with some difficulty. I apologize for the unsightliness. Were your inquiries in Brightthroat Village fruitful?
We learnt a riddle about the remnant of Argon. What happened here?
Murder, apparently. The victim was Hitsasi, a former associate. Not so pleasant or learned as Famia, but still useful in his own way. He traveled in less reputable circles. I had hoped he could shed some light on the blackguard's plans.
How'd he die?
That is what we are trying to determine. Whatever happened, it was neither clean nor brief. What a waste. If the blackguards came after him, Hitsasi must have known something about the remnant after all. Look around and see what you can find.
Alright, I'll look for anything related to the remnant. Oh, hold on, I got stuck. 2, 3, 1.
What have you found? Show them to me, if you would. Pages torn from Hitsatsi's journal. I do not mean to speak ill of the dead, but I must admit some surprise. He never struck me as someone committed enough to keep a journal. If he knew about the remnant, this could prove invaluable.
One of them talks about blackguards searching for relics or drones used to communicate with the Hist.
So, the blackguards have learned what we already know.
Blackguards, okay.
The truth of the remnant cannot be torn from my eggkin because they do not know it. Only their tribal relics can provide the answers. How did you learn the Brightthroat's riddle?
We rang a special chime to communicate with the Hist.
You see? The voice of the Hist needs a conduit, some physical means of communication. The blackguards failed to acquire the Brightthroat's chime, but they clearly mean to steal some relic from the Deadwater tribe. Bold. Or spectacularly stupid.
So, you want me to talk to the Deadwater tribe, find out what this relic could be?
Precisely. You know one of the tribe's calls, don't you? Jaksik Orn, if I recall correctly. Find her and plead our case. If the Deadwater tribe has some way of learning more about the remnant, we need to find it before the blackguards do.
Alright, I'll travel to Deadwater Village and find Jaksik Orn.
Safe travels. When you've concluded your business with the Deadwater tribe, meet me back at Cyrodiilic Collection's headquarters in Lilmuth. We're getting close. I can almost feel it.
You seem pretty excited about this relic business.
Please, don't mistake my stoic demeanor for a lack of enthusiasm. All of this is tremendously exciting. But, in answer to your inquiry, yes, the primacy of these relics is a thrilling discovery. It supports a theory of mine about the Hist.
What's your theory?
Well, I wrote a treatise on the subject some years ago. A brisk 400 pages. But I suppose I can give you a summary. Argonians share a special relationship with their Hist. They hear its will, taste its decrees.
They? Don't you mean we? You're an Argonian too.
Yes, well, that's just it. I can't hear the Hist.
What do you mean?
When I place my hands on the Hist's bark or rest in the shadow of its boughs, I hear nothing. No whispers, no faint smells or soothing tones. Just silence. Deafening silence.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. I admit the silence troubles me, but do you see? My eggkin sometimes need intermediaries too. With these antiquities, the chimes, the Deadwater relic, and eventually the remnant itself, perhaps I'll finally hear. something.
Alright, ready to continue the story. Also, no, another complicated quest. Which, by the way, either in a moment or very shortly, Deadwater Village and its quest will be something I'll have to work on. Also, I really want to do Black Rose Prison. I can never do it solo, unless it is possible to do solo. But I don't see it on the Dungeon Finder, so I cannot say. Anywho. Also, what's this? Apparently this was some village at one point. Well, who are you?
You with the blackguards? I already told you, fetchers, that I'm not interested in joining your little band of merry murderers. I'm just
This is... I'm not a member.
Oh, right then. I'm just a little bit tense is all. So far, all the blackguards have done is make vague threats, but I know their reputation. They're as rotten as the prison they all live in.
What can you tell me about the prison?
Black Rose Prison? Don't know much, I'm afraid. Used to be owned by the Imperials. Named after an old city nearby, I believe, though I'm sure that's in ruins too. As you can tell, it's no longer operational. Now it just houses the blackguards.
Alright. Wow, I'm almost done with food. This catches food. Speaking of which... Not that. Okay, I have 45 minutes for this. Which I'll have to deal with that in a moment when it happens. But... I'm gonna sob.
Hot son of...
I am gonna sob. So... There is one last quest. Major quest. And it involves this village.
Box on dishonor. Kishi life matters more than stupid traditions.
Kishi chose to save us. Outsiders will only make things worse.
Might not pick up the quest.
Come, Dapasa. Biel has made her decision.
Alright. Hello?
I spit that tradition and the cowardice it breeds.
Actually, hold on a moment. This is bothering me. I'll summon you again when time comes.
I spit that tradition and the cowardice it breeds. The Deadwater tribe is proud, set in its ways. But those ways will be the end of us. Even a stupid outsider can see such things. I mean no offense.
Is there something you need help with?
We almost died during our trial of ascension. We would have too, except Kishi interfered and saved us. Now, by the laws of the Nagakor, the Deadwater tribe, Kishi has been sentenced to death. He should not have helped us, but I'm glad he did.
They'll really kill your friend for saving your life?
The elders stand by our traditions, even as the tribe sinks into quicksand. They refuse to reach out for any aid that isn't prescribed by the Tree Minder or the Kadilith. Perhaps you could help Kishi. As an outsider, you aren't bound by our laws.
I can try to help Kishi.
You may have scales, but you aren't one of the Nagakor. Remember that, or trouble will find you. Look for Kishi's father, Boki. Tell him you want to help. Just be mindful of Mewages. Spines and scales don't make you one of the dead water, Ojel.
Looks like we're doing this quest.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Don't fail me for that. I have to find that, and now we gotta do this quest. Awesome.
Do you smell something unpleasant, Casca? Wamasupu smells better, and I speak true. Will it leave our village soon? I recoil in mock disgust. Ojel filth has no place in dead water. Go take a swim in a pool of quicksand, why don't you?
What's an Ojel, and why are you so hostile?
You are an Ojel, not of the tribe.
Oh my!
And your presence angers me. Outsiders wear strange garb and behave like swamp-crazed crocodiles. You are an abomination before the Hist.
Damn! Unless you want to become a fine pair of boots, I'd be a little more friendly if I were you.
Ah, you raise the spine of warning like a raw hatchling. But that's better than most outsiders. I still don't like you, though.
I mean, fair enough, I suppose.
Too much to do and too little time.
My spines vibrate with building rage. The outsider that interrupts a warrior's training often finds a spear in their side. Be gone, Ojel scum!
What about you? What do you have to say?
Let us pretend you are not an outsider and therefore are welcome in my store. That way you can purchase something and I can receive your gold.
Ooh, oh! Oh! Do I have enough for what I want from you? I already have some of this, but... I love how I can basically come to this individual if I want this stuff. By the way, I need to buy some of this stuff. Really? I think I know what I want to buy next time I'm here.
You're the hero of Ash Mountain, the slayer of Balrat.
I know what I want next time I come here. I need to get like 20 of each of those things. Not just because it'll be something cool. Oh yeah, and there's also a quest that I want to pick up here. I'm picking up every quest I can find.
I'll need help gathering all of the components.
Yeah, I can handle it. Oh, hello.
To honor change is to honor Sithis. All Saxhleel know this. But sometimes it is forgotten. As Niswo, it lies upon my shoulders to remind them. Would you help me in this endeavor?
What do you need me to do?
I wish to create a monument dedicated to the forces of change and chaos. I will take that which time has broken and create it anew in the name of Sithis. That is where your aid comes in.
What exactly do you need?
You must travel to echoes of our past. Sophir Cavern, the Teeth of Sithis, and the Tomb of Many Spears. There you will gather pieces from our days of stone nests. When all is collected, then I shall create.
Alright, I'll collect pieces of ruins for your art piece.
The beauty of change is undeniable. The crumbling stone of our foolish past. The sky bleeding red above a setting sun. The bloated face of a corpse as the skin begins to decay. Ah, to gaze upon such wonder.
Oh dear. Okay, so not only do we have the main quest, we also have a side quest in this village. Oh, and to add another part to it, we also have another side quest for someone's art. I mean, fair enough, I guess. But one at a time, I suppose. By the way, after this and the current main quest I'm on, I guess that'll be the stream since this could be a long quest. It depends on how long this goes for. Also, I really like this. Oh, hold on. Also, I really like homes like this. So it's pretty cool. Also, I like this home. It seems nice. For the most part, I guess.
This work isn't going to do itself.
Find a different patch of shade, Ogel. I state the obvious. You are Ogel, not of our tribe. Coming here makes you either very brave or very foolish, but it has nothing to do with me. I display my fangs in warning. Now leave me to my thoughts.
A young Argonian sent me to find you. She said your son, Kishi, was in trouble.
Kishi is always in trouble, but never has the mud risen so high. He disobeyed tradition, tribal laws, and my direct orders when he decided to interfere in the rites of ascension. Now the Rajkal has sentenced spawn of my eggs to death.
There must be something we can do.
I grind my fangs in frustration. I tried to talk to the Rajkal, the war chief, but he doesn't want to hear the truth. The Deadwater only care about strength and death, and they plan to follow that path to the bitter end.
Kishi's letter mentioned an old training manual.
This book should have been destroyed ages ago. Kishi hid it here. He wants me to remember who I was. But I am no longer the Kardilith. The tribe has sentenced Kishi to death. I will stand at my son's side and die with him.
Let me try to help Kishi instead. Your tribe's laws don't apply to me.
You would risk life and limb for a stranger. Kishi believes that outsiders aren't intrinsically bad. So, I accept his opinion and thank you for your help. Kishi was taken to the ruins at the north end of the village. Save him and send him away.
Alright. This time I can summon these things. They'll come in handy. Since this area is a bit hostile. So past the guard, everything gets a bit... Well, I thought it was going to be tough, but... Oh, nope, there it is. I know this is doing nothing, but still. It didn't silence their magic. I don't even think they have magic. But I can stay at a comfortable range and just zap them.
Help me get loose from these bonds.
Alright.
I proclaim my gratitude. Let's go over there so we can talk.
Alright.
The season person turned strange. First, I break the laws of the tribe to save lives. Now an outsider appears out of nowhere to rescue me from certain death. You have my thanks and my respect. Unless you seek a reward, then I respect you less.
I guess this person sent me to help you. He wants you to flee and never return to the tribe.
My egg-sire? How unexpected. When last we talked, he urged me not to oppose the Cadilith, but I refused to let the dead water become nothing but a memory. Unlike Boki, I have drunk from the river of courage and refuse to turn away from my tribe.
What are you? Why are you so intent on opposing the Cadilith?
Mewajez, the war teacher, instructs our novices, trains them to walk the path of the lily. Her methods, instead of making us strong, they lead to nothing but death. I speak true. My clutch was the last to make it through the rite unscathed.
What does all this have to do with this person and the rite of passage?
Boki was our war teacher until one mistake led to his disgrace. Now Mewajez trains the novices. In 6 seasons, she has lost every clutch that walked the path, blaming them for being too weak. If this continues, the tribe cannot survive. Tell Boki that you saved me. Tell him that I will find a way to save our tribe.
Alright. I guess I have to... remove the flying thing, because it can get distracting. But seriously, this thing can get distracting. Especially in dialogue. There we go. Also, I gotta make sure this thing won't be a bot. It'll be fine when I talk to someone.
Say your words, Mewajez, and then leave me to my grief.
Kishi rejected our laws because of your obsolete ideas, Boki. Let this end with your egg-son's death. Grieve as you will.
The outsider returns, just in time to see the disgrace that clings to me like the mist that rises from the swamp. But what of my egg-son? Does Kishi still live?
I've rescued Kishi. He said he plans to find a way to save your tribe.
I thank the Hist that Kishi lives. But he risks everything to swim against the currents of our traditions. I must find the same courage as my egg-son and do what is right. Otherwise, the tribe will slowly fade away.
What do you mean?
The Nagakur, who you call the Dead Water. We are warriors. Death is a part of who we are. In the past, our hatchlings grew to be novices who walked the path and became warriors. Death was present, but it never claimed all our young. Until now.
What changed to cause all this?
One war teacher was replaced by another. Techniques were altered. Different virtues were emphasized. Under Mewajez's tutelage, novices fail the test over and over. She pushes them in one direction and blames them as the tribe slowly dies out.
So, what can I do to help?
Find Kishi. He plans to show our war chief that there is a better way to train the novices. In the back room, take the firestones. Use them to find my egg-son's hidden camp in the swamp. Then help him carry out his plan.
Alright, got it. Alright, I got it.
Boki, come out and tell me where Kishi is.
I sigh at the inevitable.
The war chief sentenced Kishi to death, Boki. Your egg son doesn't even have the good sense to die with honor.
I bare my fangs at this insult.
Rage all you want. When Kishi comes for you, we'll slap him in chains.
Alright. Let's go find Kishi. I guess save him. Did I do the quest here? Nope, not yet. I don't think I did the quest. It's been years, so I don't remember. Alright. Alright. So it is mud. But this is where you make it. I like this thing. I like something like this. By the way, that is mud right there. I think that's mud.
Impressive. You navigate the swamp like a true warrior of the dead water. Didn't I say so, Kishi? There's something special about this outsider.
Actually, hold on a moment. Can I have a look in here? Ooh, I'll take that. Anywho.
Boki's firestones. I suppose he told you how to find my camp. I stare in wonder. Though I appreciate the aid you provided, I must ask why the outsider is here.
Maywatch has taken Boki prisoner. She plans to use him to lure you back to the village.
Mewatches is a pox upon our tribe. I need to find a way to convince the war chief that Boki's training techniques are not only sound, but represent the best way to save the dead water. To accomplish this, I'll need your help, if you're willing.
What do you need me to do?
Help me show the war chief that the old ways truly are the best. Specifically, the methods Boki once used to train our novices. I'm proof that Boki's techniques of using wits and strategy are more effective than simply relying on brute strength.
Boki said you had a plan?
And a daring plan it is. I will mentor you, use Boki's techniques to guide you through the path of the lily. When an outsider succeeds where dead water novices failed, it will prove that Mewajez is wrong. Can I count on you, outsider?
I'll help you prove Boki's teachings.
We must return to my village and go to the war chief's pavilion. Only Rajkal Silan can grant an outsider permission to walk the path of the lily. Just choose your words carefully. The war chief's ego bruises easily, and he's quick to anger.
Alright. Alright, let's deal with that. I wonder what would happen if I do jump in here. Yeah, it is just mud. But it's much faster doing this. It's faster doing this. Yeah, it's much faster to do that. Didn't have to do that, but I did. That was a weird way to walk for a moment.
The outsider dares approach this sacred pavilion.
Lower your spines, Kadilin. It is the rare outsider that dares approach the Nagakor.
I mentor the outsider. We ask to walk the path of the lily.
Blasphemy! Kill them all!
Hold! I will hear what Kishi and the outsider have to say.
Alright.
Boki says the Nagakor are doomed. Kishi claims our war teacher is to blame. What do you say, outsider? Why have you come to the village of the Deadwater?
I want to walk the path of the lily with Kishi as my mentor.
I shake my head in disbelief. Why is it that everything connected to Boki and his egg son reeks of broken laws and forsaken traditions. Do you truly believe you can succeed where the best of our young warriors have failed?
If I succeed, won't that prove that Kishi is right?
It will prove something. On that we agree. Very well. Walk the path. Kishi will accompany you as your mentor. Return with the sacred lily, and I will listen to Kishi's plea. If you fail and die, Boki will be executed, and our traditions will stand.
I'll return with the sacred lily.
Mewajes, prepare the path. The outsider will undergo the same rite as our novices.
War Chief, no! You cannot allow Kishi to disrespect our cherished customs.
Do as I command, War Teacher. I want to see how the Ogel fares.
This will work, Boki. You'll see.
Alright. I trust you. I trust you. Alright. Let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah. Also, hold on. How long? Also, how long has this quest been going? Also. Oh dear. I guess. Oh yeah, that's right. I could always just do a story on Monday, but. By the way, this will be. I don't know what will be changed.
This is about saving our people, Mewajes.
Through weakness and trickery, you dishonor our tribe and my egg brother's memory. No matter. If my novices cannot succeed, your outsider has no chance. No chance at all.
Alright, I gotta be patient to let them talk first. Anywho.
Mewajes' novices fail because they attempt to use brute force to complete the rite of passage. Listen to my words, and we will succeed where they have failed. Trust me, as I trust you.
What do I need to do?
The first part of the path involves the trial of movement. You must find a way to get past one of the largest, deepest pools of quicksand in all of Murkmire. Remember the vine tongues? The plants are the key to navigating this hazard.
I used up all the firestones.
Boki accompanied his novices, so I will accompany you. I cannot interfere in your trials, only offer advice. But you can use me as a tool, directing me to provide minor aid at times. For example, my arrows can be used to attract the vine tongues.
So, my first skill is to use the vine tongues to move across the quicksand.
Yes, with the ultimate goal of reaching the signal totem and igniting it to show that you have completed the first challenge. Take this arrow and point it whenever you want me to use my bow. Are you ready to begin?
I'm ready. Let's begin.
Point the arrow I gave you, and I'll take care of the rest.
Oh, this is quicksand. So, if I stood there, I'd be sinking, right? It is quicksand, so... Alright. Yeah, I'd probably be sinking if I stood there. Anywho.
So far, so good. Now let me tell you about the next section of the path.
Alright, what's the path?
You picked the proper path through the quicksand. Well done. Dangerous plants and carnivorous beasts fill the next section of the path. They will do their best to end your trial with every step you take.
Any advice before I start the next part of the path?
Remember that I am a weapon in your arsenal. Use the arrow I gave you to direct me against the dangerous plants as you see fit. There will be 2 signal totems to ignite along this section of the path.
Does Mewajez aid her novices the way you're helping me?
No. Mewajez considers Boki's techniques to be obsolete. A war teacher who helps her novices only enables their weaknesses. She prefers to instruct from a distance and let her charges succeed or fail on their own. Proceed with care, my friend.
Alright. Let's go. I mean, I can handle them all. Unless... Okay. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, I can handle this from up here. Up, up. Hold on. Hold on. I can do that. Wait a minute. Will I get something from doing this? Well, I guess I have about some time until... Come on. Well, I'll figure out if I can get over there very shortly. I'm talking about ultimate stuff, that is. I know it's not making sense, but... Oh, come on. Okay. I mean, I can handle them. I can handle this all. Maybe not alone all the time. Alright.
You finished the second trial. Let's find a safe spot to speak.
Oh dear. So, this place is dangerous. Got it. So it is quicksand.
This spot is good. Let's talk. You have done exceptionally well, friend outsider. I think we may actually succeed and reach the sacred lily. Overconfidence can fell even the mightiest warrior, though. The final challenge awaits us. Do not let your guard down.
What can I expect to face? What can I expect to face in the final challenge?
DeRosa guards the sacred lily. He is powerful and hard to kill, but he isn't invincible. Here, take this sack of firestones. Use them and your wits, and I'm sure you'll survive. You can do this. I have faith in you.
Who or what is Derosa?
Derosa is an Argonian behemoth, created by our Hist to protect the sacred lily and test the mettle of our novice warriors. Know that the creature has tasted the blood of many novices. They will not fall easily, I am sorry to say.
Alright. I am ready. Oh no. Wait. Oh, that was close. That was close, but I'm glad they're targeting only my things. They're not targeting me. They're only targeting my summon. Not. Oh, that was so close. And then they'll just...
That is how we walk the path of the lily.
And then I take the lily. Hold on. Ow. Ow.
And with that, I'll light the final signal totem. Let's return to the village and present the sacred lily to the war chief. Oh, you did well, friend outsider.
Alright. That wasn't that bad. There were a few moments where I was a bit scared, but it went well, I suppose. I only cried a little bit. I only cried just a little bit. I already said that, but whatever. Ah, damn it. Okay. Anywho, I may do this story again with my other character. I have a lot of other characters to get through.
Where is the outsider, Kishi? Did the quicksand swallow them?
The outsider approaches now, bearing the sacred lily. You haven't seen one in a while, have you, Maywages?
Step forward, outsider.
I meant
That is not possible.
My friend outsider will explain. I'm going to take Boki home now.
Okay, sorry.
The sacred lily. It represents the hopes and dreams of the Nagakor, the Deadwater. It has been too many seasons since the last one was presented to me. And by an outsider, no less.
I want the path of the lily. I want the path of the lily. I don't know why I am struggling to say that. And brought back the flower. Flower. Oh my god. I guess today is just one of those days, isn't it? Just as Kishi said I would.
I do not trust outsiders, but I respect strength. Kishi taught you well, and you have succeeded where so many of our novices have recently failed. I raise my spines in grudging admiration.
Will you honor Kishi's request regarding the training of the novices?
I should never have accepted Boki's resignation. That was a mistake that has cost the Nagakor dearly. Kishi shall be our war teacher.
If he could train an outsider to walk the path, think how our novices will fare.
What will happen to Mewajez?
Mewajez trained the novices just as I asked her to. Any failure on her part is also a failure on mine. I shall ask her to assist Kishi and learn from him. Hopefully, their partnership will make us stronger. Now go, and tell Kishi what I have said.
I'll tell Kishi the news.
Kishi must start training the next season of novices immediately. It has been too long since strong, young warriors emerged from the path of the Lily to take their place in the Deadwater tribe. Under Kishi and Mewajez's tutelage, we will prosper.
Will this save the Deadwater tribe?
I hesitate to contemplate that question. Boki warned me that the loss of so many novices would spell the end of the Naga Corps. You showed us a better way. If Kishi succeeds, and the next season of Clutchmates survive, that will be enough for now.
Alright.
I need to consider what happened here, Rajkal.
Alright.
Your methods were as successful as ever, Elsweyr. The outsider claimed the sacred lily.
I hear your words, Kishi, and my spine swell with pride.
Alright.
Few Naga live to be as old as Boki. Most of our warriors die early, but not my Elsweyr. He has used his wits and strength to overcome every challenge. His lessons helped me guide you through the path of the lily.
The war chief wants you to be the tribe's new war teacher.
I am honored and thankful that my plan worked. Now, I need to rebuild confidence in the young ones. Get the next season of hatchlings ready to walk the path. The Deadwater will always face adversity. I want to give them the tools to survive.
The war chief also said he wants Mewajez to assist you.
The war chief is wise. 2 Kadiliths can impart more wisdom than one, provided Mewajez cooperates and agrees to work with me. Otherwise, we will clash like Boki and Chukala did. We can only wait and see.
Good luck, Kishi.
Thank you, friend outsider. For an Ojel, you made an excellent Nagakur warrior. Please take this as a symbol of my appreciation. You have done a wonderful thing for me and my tribe.
Alright, that should...
Kishi, we must have words.
I will not apologize for my actions, Mewajez.
I seek none. You have done what I could not. Your novice survived and walked the path.
What are you saying, Mewajez?
I am saying that you have my support. Teach, and I will learn.
Then together, we will make the Deadwater even stronger than before.
I always kind of want to see what happened after these quests. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Alright, anywho. Oh yeah, that's right, we have a story to continue. Alright. Now I can properly continue the storyline. Which, by the way, after this quest, I guess that'll be the end of the stream, because it's almost midnight for me, and I'd rather not, well, continue streaming at midnight, if you get what I'm saying.
I grind my fangs. This is a desecration.
I narrow my eyes. I know what you seek. You and the blackguards both. Sojay and I hack and cleave and stab. Yet more Ogels swim over our borders every day, all looking for the remnant of Argon. I must find it first. I will find it first.
You know, I have no love for the Bluggards. We can find the remnant together.
I consider. We killed many savages together. We will do so again. If the Hist thinks you are worthy of remnant secrets, you will survive. If not, so be it. I hunt blackguards. They skulk around our village, yanking up our grave stakes like salt daisies.
The Bluggards think tribal relics will lead them to the remnant. Are these grave spites special? No, oh my god. Are these grave states special?
I arch my brow ridge.
I'm sorry.
Special. Yes. Our grave stakes do not just pin the dead to their resting place. Each tells a story, some as old as the tribe itself. Some of our greatest Raj calls even had the honor of using a Hist bow to make their stakes.
Sorry, I'm just typing out something real quick. So, could the remnant secrets be carved onto one of these grave states?
Yes. All the more reason to hack these blackguards dead. Meet me in the swamp east of the village. Our quarry is there. Many unstaked bog blights also. Freed from their dead sleep by those thieving savages. Bare your fangs, Ogel. Time for war.
I'll meet you outside the village. Actually, who is live around this time? Also, next stream, which by the way, given how this stream went, I might actually be tackling, I don't know, I might actually have more parts to the series actually. Because I'm not going to sit here for like 5 hours or 10 hours streaming this entire storyline. I'd rather just stick with my own thing. I mean, unless I really want to, of course. But I think my limit is better. Or the limiting myself.
Here already. You are swift, Ogel. I will give you that. But enough flattery. From now on, all is war talk. We seek the grave stakes of several Deadwater calls, and vengeance. I know how we can claim both.
What do you have in mind?
The blackguards steal our fallen eggkin's grave stakes without regard for the stake's purpose. Now, the rivers choke on bog blights, dead and not dead things that eat Nagas whole. With cunning, we will see to it that they eat only blackguards.
Sounds good. What do we have to do?
The blackguard savages build ponjis. This word means fumers. Racks of oily, spoiled meat that keep the bog blights off their scent. As we recover the grave stakes, destroy the fumers. The dead not dead will find our enemies and do the rest.
Alright, I'll destroy the fumers and recover the grave states.
This time we attack as one. One serpent, two heads.
Alright. Anywho, I think this will be the last... Actually, no. Actually, no. Actually, no. There will be one more quest left after this. But it's not a story quest. So there is one quest that I've yet to do during this entire stream. Hold on. As you know, there's an entire dungeon. 2 delves. I've already done them before with my first character. But I'm surprised I've never done this with this character before. You'd think because this is an Argonian character, I would immediately... Nah, I never actually thought about it. I never actually did consider it, though.
Good. The bog blights will feast on this camp soon enough.
Anyway, what I was saying is, I'm gonna be doing a daily quest in a moment. Like, right after all of this, I'll be doing a daily. Just to add some additional content to this series as a whole. By the way, dailies are not really like a lot. They're not lot at all. They're just there. They're just something this character can do. Outside of my main stream stuff. By the way, I can do those dailies off stream as well. However, since this will be the first time I'll do a certain dungeon, so like Teeth of Sithis or the other dungeon, I could like Teeth of Sithis or the other one. It depends which one it does. I'm not picking up the quests associated with it. Or maybe I could, just to add more time. But after this main quest, I am done. For tonight. After this main quest and whatever dungeon I do next, that'll be the end of the stream. However, not completely. However, that does mean this series will have more than 3 parts.
These laggards will pay a high price for challenging the Deadwater tribe.
Actually, now that I think about it, this series might actually have more parts to it. Very soon. Which I'm quite happy about. It'll have like 4 parts. Ooh. Yeah, it'll have like 4 parts. But honestly, that's fine. 4 chapters. Maybe even 5 if I take too long. But it made sense why this is the shortest of them all. It only made sense that next week, in 2 weeks from here, we'll see, will be the longest. But probably not the end, per se. Probably the longest in the sense of I'm going to be doing every side quest that I didn't do this stream.
Well done. Now travel north. We will raid their main encampment and finish this.
Alright. I'm already on my way. Another reason why I'm going to wrap up soon. I don't know, I just feel... I just think it'll work. Or be decent, I guess. Actually, I may change up one thing. Oh, no. I can't really just ask, like, hey, can I... Actually, if I do that, instead of 1, I can have 3. 3 streams. Streams like this in 1 week. But I'm gonna miss out on a lot of stuff. I'm talking about like a couple of weeks from now. But we'll see when we get there. I'm already raiding him. I already dealt with it. There's a lot of lightning here. There's so much lightning. Actually, now that I don't think about that. Hold on a moment. Endeavors. Ooh. I only need to do 1 of these, and I'm good to go. Ooh. One of these will be easy. I'm talking about the killing. Or something. Either kills 10 citizens with a blade of woe, or the craft 5 items skill thing. Also, today's the weekend.
I know I
Is
spoke
it Friday?
of fighting as 1, but these 2 were
Time
too
has
loud
no
and
meaning for me
foolish.
anymore.
So Jay and I had to kill them. Before
What?
they died, they spoke of the remnant and the hissed Woodgrave stakes.
What did they say?
One shouted at the other about a relic they could not find. The grave stake of a Chronokal, the great Deadwater war chief called Etra of the Many Spears. Few Deadwater warriors rival Etra. He is Wutum. You would say legend, I think.
I also have to know what the hell. And his grave stake will lead to the remnant of Argon.
I blink my eyes. Maybe. Reading Azulvat is Gravesinger work. We cannot know until we claim the stake. You will have to fight him for it. All Deadwater Carls know Etra's resting place. Look west and follow the ridgeline. His tomb is there.
Oh, by the way, you'll help me fight him, right?
My tale sinks. Etra is buried in the Tomb of Many Spears, an unclean place. Vahat, or taboo in the Dry Tongue. Sojay and I cannot fight there, but you can. If you can pry the stake away from Etra, bring it to the Gravesinger's lodge.
And if I can't?
I will reclaim your body and make a helm of your skull. You have earned that, at least.
Alright, I'll claim Etra's grave stake and meet you at the Gravesinger's lodge.
Why do you slump? Bristle your war spines. Etra was a legend,
Etra,
true.
okay.
But what you fight is not Etra. It is the pieces not needed, bound together by slime and old-time magic. A beast to crush and cleave. Take your weapon and strike true.
By the way, the individual... something that starts with a T that I already forgot. The name she says all the time. Something that starts with a T, which I forgot how to say. That's her weapon. We would have known more if we asked more about the person's backstory. But we didn't. Because I'm also trying to make sure I can go fast. Look, I am just trying to get past this as fast as possible. I'm just trying to go through this as fast as possible. Well, not as fast, because I want to at least go on a massive adventure. Even if that means... Well... This is not gonna be my last time here. Oh, yeah, hold on. Oh yeah, I was supposed to come here. Before I... These things. I love how I'm immediately thrown into these without any... Actually, I don't even remember if these things appeared originally in one of the, I guess, prologue quests. I know around this time of year, they didn't really do epilogue quests, I don't think. Not until the Elsweyr storyline. Until Elsweyr, there were no epilogue quests for a storyline. I don't think. Then again, you have to remember this. I'm trying to cover every storyline as much as possible. By the way, I guess the next major storyline will not be this. I do have new storylines I do want to get to. Also, I do want to get to the other storylines as well. As soon as I can, of course. Also, the less time I'm here, the better. This boss will be tough. I don't want to pop into my dead body, so I must destroy them. I will destroy them. Thankfully, I should be strong enough to, well, deal with them. You gotta be kidding me, it bugged out. It bugged out. Are you... I can't even attack it. I hate this. I hate this. I despise when this stuff... I hate when this stuff happens. It ruins a good fight. Thankfully, it doesn't ruin the health that I... You gotta be kidding me. It's always this one. It's hitting me. But in order for me to fight this boss, I have to get all the way out here. Because, of course, it will not let me fight it. What the hell? This boss fight sucks. Actually, I swear, this is probably the most broken zone out of them all. What I mean by that is, you have to remember, I can't kill this thing. The fight is I have to restart the whole fight now. Or no. Come on, let me kill it. I am just thankful that at least it kept my progress. It didn't restart the whole fight. Seriously, I hope this is one of the fights considered to be fixed. Because if Cinemats is actually planning to fix a lot of issues with this game this year, bugs like this should be considered. Both with the whole, like, this storyline. I know this was from, like, 2018, but this is a storyline that I think some people do. Hi, I'm some people, I guess. Actually, I think people do this storyline, but I'm currently the only one. Probably the only one who's streaming it at the moment. I don't know. I am probably the. There's like only a couple other USO streamers, like people who I know who play this game that I don't really watch much. I don't know. Don't mind me just being angry. I am. I'm incredibly angry about how this quest broke on me twice. This storyline broke on me twice, I might add. I guess it's a tradition of this game at this point. Let's start with... I really hope this doesn't happen. I hate bugs. Honestly, I don't think it was an update. I think an update could fix it if there was any way to fix it. Because this is a pretty annoying bug. Like, it's not scary. Like, again, what I mentioned, like, being locked out of a zone, which again, I remember it being Somerset, for example. Or was it Northern Elsweyr? And if you logged into a character, you don't have to mention it. Yeah, you can keep the channel points a secret. Not to mention them.
Then, is it Etra's story on the grave stake?
All to do is redeem
or
it.
The Hists?
Or something.
Both, my Carl. What is our story, if not the story of the Hist?
Speaking of the Hist, it's telling me to look for stuff. I don't know,
I see them return. You destroyed Etra?
Barely.
Good. Let that victory rattle the roots. Gravesinger Kiat tells me what we seek is not in the gravestake symbols, but in the wood itself. I do not know how to read wood, but he says I must.
Here's Etra's gravestake.
I shake my head. It is a gravestake like the others. I do not even know what to look for. The symbols are worn. But... wait. I see it. In the grain. In the whorls and knots. The remnant. It swims in the wood. I can almost touch it.
Does it say where the remnant is?
Patience! There are words. In a garden in a maw of stone. Yes, that is all. I see nothing more.
It must mean something if we just...
This is what we hunted for. A garden. I hiss fire. Why could it not be more simple? Chaos. There must be more. What do you know that we do not?
I will share everything I know if you join us in Lilmoth.
What is us? The Bumbler, Famia, Zukas, the Dry Scale Cassandra, a nest of weak spines and Ogel treachery. I will not. I am sorry. The Deadwater are a suspicious people. But you deserve my respect. And my trust. I will join you in Lilmoth.
Thank you. I'll meet you at Cyrodiil Collection's headquarters. We're almost at the end of the quest. And there's one last thing to take care of. Just because I feel like it'll make up for like the shortness of the stream. Which is funny because this is like 3 hours long. And I'm already apologizing for the shortness of this adventure, even though this is already pretty decently long, isn't it? Truth be told, I should really just plan my streams better. Or at least be upfront about what I'm planning. It's like, am I going to be streaming or am I not? I should be upfront about that. Also, I don't think I'll get to everything this year that I mentioned. But I can try. I'm most likely going to get through like a few and then just start slowing down. Like, it's still March, so I still have time. I can dedicate an entire month to a lot of this game. To tackle a lot of this stuff. Except for like one Wednesday. Or a couple of Wednesdays. Or a couple days, I suppose. But I guess there will be... I guess the main reason I'm thinking about doing like an entire month dedicated to this game is just to tackle these storylines. And after that, ESO would just be like every once in a while. Like either on every time I want to do a dungeon stream, a PvP stream, or maybe just a story stream, because there will be that storyline later in the year that I want to tackle. I don't even have a serious name for it yet. All I know it's like Shadow over Morrowind.
This was a tour of the wondrous East.
All I know is it's called Shadow over Morrowind story arc, and that's it. Or at least the first one. The first story arc. Because apparently it's going to be like a multi-year one. Which is actually pretty interesting if you think about it, because you don't really have like a lot of multi-year storylines anymore. If there was like one back in like during the whole Daedric War storyline. And now that they're doing another multi-year thing again, I have to wonder, will it be on par or better than the whole Morrowind thing? So like, will it be better, or will it just be on par? Well, we'll see. We'll see. It's not until later in the year.
You must understand, we only seek the remnant to... there you are.
Alright, what's going on here?
Oh, thank Mara you're here. I haven't seen a gathering go this poorly since my sister Concordia's 7th birthday. Marinus put slugs in her pudding. I can still hear the screams. Whew. For the record, I did offer tea, but what's needed is answers.
I recovered another riddle from the Deadwater tribe in a garden in a mall of stone.
A location, clearly. A location for what? I did some more research on the first riddle, the one about smoke and sap, remember? Well, after combing through a half-dozen dissertations, I'm pretty confident it's referring to a dream wallow.
Dream wallow?
It's an Argonian religious practice. Sort of. I've never witnessed one myself, but they typically involve a period of isolation and exposure to potent, mind-altering herbs. According to the text, a dream wallower can see things beyond the physical.
So we have to perform this ritual in a garden in a mall of stone.
Yes. Now if we could wait. A garden in a maw of stone? Of course. That's gotta be the Swallowed Grove. The Rionwo. A dream wallow in the Swallowed Grove. What could be more exciting? We should discuss this with Cassandra right away.
Murkmire. Hold on. This is not gonna be like a long quest now, is it? I'll tell Cassandra what we discovered.
The Rionwo. Many strange things stalk the Swallowed Grove, Bigos.
Strange or not, Sojay and I will kill anything that threatens the remnant. Anything.
A dream wallow in the Swallowed Grove. Fascinating. And timely. Very well done, both of you.
When do we set out for the Swallowed Grove?
Immediately. I hate to set out in such a hurry, as careless haste can be fatal in this profession. Unfortunately, we cannot afford to wait. Thank you for all you've done, my friend. The remnant of Argon is almost within our grasp.
Ah, it's one of those quests now, is it?
Just look at us.
Oh,
a bright
I now
throat
remember.
negotiator, a Deadwater call, an alley tough naga, 2 scholars and a hero. As unlikely a party as any I've seen before. I can only hope that discovering the remnant will tighten these bonds of fellowship.
Where is the Swallowed Grove Familia mentioned?
The grove is north of
I'll talk about that
Altamirhali,
next stream.
tucked away near a roaring waterfall, if memory serves. I will make my personal ferry available to all here assembled. Join us, or walk if you prefer. I'd only ask that you avoid any unnecessary delays.
Do you really think we'll find the remnant in the Swallowed Grove?
Long years of bitter disappointment have trained me to measure my expectations. We will find something in the grove, I am certain of it. But this Dream Wallow business... The Hist will not make this easy. Not for you, and certainly not for me.
I'll make my way to the Swallowed Grove now.
Make whatever preparations you must, Famia. The time has come.
Anywho, I guess I'll get to this storyline later. Because it is nearing almost the time I should wrap up. I'm trying not to go over midnight anymore. Mainly because that's my choice, not going over midnight. But there'll be another time.
Furniture is...
Anywho, I gotta do something real quick. Alright.
I hear this.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah, that thing. Oh no, what's this thing? We'll find out near the end of a storyline, I guess. Anywho, I've been live for about 3 hours. And then, unfortunately, I could go longer, and yeah, I could. But unfortunately, I did have a bit of a late start. So, I think this will be it for tonight. Yeah, but then again, I talked for a while, so it's not like I will not be talking too long. Anywho, before I do that, I'm gonna find the person I do want to raid, if they're still going on, of course, because you never know. I have someone in mind, who I will be raiding in a moment. Anywho, I'll just mention this. Alright, so I might as well just where was it? Ah, here we go. Alright, so where's my pencil? Alright, so that was the end of his stream. I don't stream on the weekends. Just so we're clear, I take Saturdays and Sundays off. Unless I want to stream on those days, of course, but usually I just want to take those days off from streaming. Now, so, before I say my thank yous and all that stuff, since this is the end of a week of streaming, I can mention next week of streaming. So, next week, in terms of streaming, what will I be planning? What am I streaming next time? So, next week, I will be streaming Minecraft. I'm thinking either art or something else on Tuesday. Because or someone else, because I might actually be considering something next month. The week after that. Nah, I do gotta get to that. Yeah, I'll have to work on that later. It's not really set there, but so Monday will be a Minecraft stream, but it will be shorter because usually Mondays are like I hang out with friends once a certain time has passed, I guess. So I will be heading there instead. Then Tuesday will be probably an art stream, maybe. We'll see. Then on the 29th will be Cult of a Lamb or something else. I never really set these. Probably Cult of a Lamb since it's been there for a little while. On the 30th will be Fortnite. Now, I will be doing this on stream with my first character. Just because it'd be fun. But on the 31st, I will be streaming. Oh yeah, I gotta get to Craglorn first. I will be streaming the new 2 dungeon packs of Elder Scrolls Online this Friday, as well as any other dungeons as well, like any dungeons I haven't done yet with any of my other characters, or my first character. So the 2 new ones coming out later this year, and I'm thinking about doing this dungeon and where's Coral Eyrie? These 2 done. Coral Eyrie, I think that's how you say it, and Shipwright's Regret as well. Both on those days. I never really picked up quests before, but I have completed these dungeons with my first character. Obviously, this character, they've never done them at all. However, I can do the. Now, I will mention this now just because I've done this off stream. Ideally, I do these dungeons on stream because, hey, that's some content, but also, I don't have to do a lot of these dungeons on stream. They're just there just in case I decide to do so. I mean, it's kind of why I did 2 dungeons off stream. Although I do miss a lot of story stuff doing them off stream as well. Like, oh my goodness. Like, oh my goodness. I kind of missed out on a lot of stuff. A lot of story stuff with Fungal Grottle 2 and The Vanished Cells 2. But that'll be another week, of course. That'll be next week, probably. Anywho, and that'll be the month, I guess. Do be aware that I do have other projects that I really gotta get to. Oh, and also, I will not be streaming this. I will not be playing this storyline off stream. Because that's kind of my rule. It's like, actually. Oh yeah, I forgot I had this skill. Weapon. I just use staff a lot. My destruction staff a lot. Actually, I should charge it real quick. But anywho, I will not be playing this storyline off stream with this character. I will, however, do it with another character who has this storyline in their roster, or what I plan on doing with them, or something like that. I think that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. So I can do this with another character and take as much time as I want with them. I think that character is half-filed, I think. Yeah, anywho, that's the plan for next week. I will not be streaming during the weekend, just as a reminder. I will be streaming on Monday through Friday. I really gotta remember to stream on Friday. Here's hoping that nothing actually breaks. Also, I will check out the update after it happens, but I won't do the dungeons. I also want to make sure I can like the games too, because I'm gonna be honest, after some changes, there are moments where I was almost like, you know what, fuck this, I'm done. I'll take a little break from this game. However, I guess streaming this again, and I guess coming up with a whole character fashion stuff really did renew some interest. Also, drawing this character is a bit difficult due to how how he lets. Yeah. I mean, they're a bit difficult to draw. Anywho, now that we're done here, thank you for watching the stream. Thank you for watching the stream VOD here on Twitch, and the archive on the YouTube channel, which, by the way, is a good segue to, I guess, self-promotion of my own socials. I still have to make it like a massive link. App. Here are commands that to certain socials of mine. I will try to be more active, mentioning announcements in regards to the streams and whatever else on my Only Wolves. By the way, that's my Discord server. It was a way so I don't have to get rid of the whole Discord link, but have a creative way to have the link to my Discord server without having someone just enter !Discord. And you can only enter it during the streams, too, so good luck. Also, here's the Twitter, another kind of important site, for as long as I use Twitter, that is. For as long as I use that site, of course. Oh, and also here is the YouTube, where all my past VODs go. Unless you're watching this on my YouTube channel, eventually. If this is up on said YouTube channel. What else is there? What else? What do I have to mention? Yeah, I still got time. It's not midnight yet. I do want to end just at midnight. By the way, some of my videos have been going, my past streams have been going up lately. Like, every past stream of mine has been slowly been going up again. I mean, obviously it is a bit slow, I do admit. But, I mean, it's been slowly getting there. Oh yeah, speaking of which, by the way, the most recent archive on my YouTube channel is the first, I guess, new revised Delves and Dragons stream. And during the course of the weekend, a lot of them will be going up. Obviously, I have to make the thumbnail, of course. Oh, and also the first chapter of this stream will be up there as well. When I remember to make them public, of course. Oh, obviously I do gotta work on that. Anywho, anything else is there anything else I have to mention? Nope. Probably I think that's it. I'll see you all Monday. Oh, and also thank you again, JML, for the raid. And I'll see you around. I'm obviously active on like Discord, some Discord servers to be honest, but I'm trying to be more active on every Discord server I'm a part of. That's kind of my thing for 2023. Be more active on Discord. Start using other main social medias less and less. So like, or start using more social medias that I have a presence on, like YouTube, for as long as it's on active. TikTok, that's probably gonna get banned eventually. Fun. Nah, I just have it just for supporting friends, I guess. Whoever have it. Anywho, I'll talk more about that. Never, or in passing, I guess. Anywho, I do have a raid in mind for someone who's streaming right now. Someone working on art. I think I rated them before in the past, but yeah. Okay. Anywho, I'll be raiding out. Probably stop playing, to be honest. Just for a little bit. Maybe to reset my hours. But for the most part, yeah, we're raiding on over to this individual, Ron Zuko. Don't spoil the stream. Don't spoil it, by the way. Nah, I'm heading out there now. Anywho, I'll catch you all Monday. Bye-bye. Okay, let me just... Alright. Okay, I guess that's it. Bye.